That is the wrong song. Like you, it sounded like you were humming Andy Griffith or something.
I'm kind of feeling, and there's our copyright slap for the night.
Right. Oh, we're gonna get some more. I have a feeling there's gonna be a
Yes.
few more coming based on what I got planned. Yeah. Anyway,
there's things that are coming, but I don't know if I like this.
What is up, folks? It's Sunday night, 7 o'clock here along the Panhandle. Y'all know what that means. It is time for the Panhandle Fishing Report. I'm your host, Smitty, with Smitty Surf Fishing, and with me always is my co-host.
Hey, everybody. Demo, Friday Demo Surf Fishing Podcast. Hi, welcome to the wood. New week, and we got a lot of stuff happening this week. We got some weather coming. We've got some good days, and Friday, something. Oh, we got a tournament this weekend. Yes, we do. And yeah, we got a guest for that tonight, and it's going to be great. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited.
Absolutely. We're actually going to skip some things so that we can bring our special guest on right away, so we can talk about what's going on and what's coming out. So I brought down the banners. Why don't you go ahead and introduce our special guest?
Am I clicking the button too?
Sure.
Oh, I get extra jobs. Growing up in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, from the Fish Bites headquarters, Courtney. I don't have.
Yeah, wish we had an applause button. Yay! Courtney's here.
Hey guys, what's up?
What is going on? Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This coming weekend, we have the Fish Bites Shoreline Showdown. Gosh, there's a whole bunch of words. We have that one coming. It is. And it's coming to our area. We're going to be having the weigh-in down at AJ's right there next to Emerald Coast Bait and Tackle. It's going to be along the whole Panhandle. Friday, we've got the captain's meeting. Saturday, we got the tournament and the weigh-in. And Sunday, things will happen on Sunday. They just do before everybody leaves. So I'm excited. I know I'm pumped. I shouldn't be, but I am really pumped.
Good. We're happy that you're pumped.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. Now, Brian went through a lot of it, but we wanted you guys on tonight to kind of tell us about what's going on and what guys and gals need to do to get signed up and all that good stuff. So we'll let you take it away.
Yeah. So just in case nobody has actually heard of this, which would be shocking. So it's a series technically. So we've got 4 main tournaments, and then it goes into a championship in December. So we just finished up the St. Augustine leg. So that was in April. We had some fantastic fish weighed. We gave out a lot of money. We had a lot of happy smiling faces. And then of course this week we're in the Panhandle. Then we'll take the summer off. We'll be in Melbourne in October, Jensen Beach in November. And again, the championship goes back to St. Augustine in December. But back to this week. So we are super pumped. Obviously, we love coming to the Panhandle. You know, we've got a lot of amazing anglers over there. So we are just excited to bring this over there. It's not just about fishing. It's, a lot about, the community as well. We like to bring everybody together. So Friday night from 5 to 7, we are doing in-person registration. And then we'll do just a quick captain's meeting afterwards. But of course, it's at AJ, so we can have dinner together and, hang out and just really, again, bring that community together. All of our sponsors, I should say most of our sponsors are traveling with us. And are going to be setting up tables and doing different kinds of deals, some deals with Emerald Coast as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I know that we're doing buy 3, get 1 free with Sinker Guy. We're doing buy 3, get 1 free with Fish Bites. So that's Friday. Of course, Saturday is the actual tournament. The boundaries are from, I believe it's Gulf Shores to Mexico Beach. And then again, all of that's in the rules on the website, but that's kind of the boundaries of that. And then weigh-in is from 1 to 4 at AJ's. So you've got pretty big spread that you can go fish. And then, we try to give you as much time as you can to get back to weigh-in on time. And then, we'll tally up the winners, and we'll start doing awards probably around, depending on how long the weigh-in line is. We'll probably do awards around 5, which is always a fun time. So even if you're not fishing the tournament, definitely come out to AJ's and check that out, because we are going to be giving away over $15,000 in cash on Saturday. Yeah.
That is a lot.
That's like 15 with 3 zeros.
3 zeros, that's right.
And the juniors, we do have a junior division. They're going to get some really awesome prizes as well. So we're super pumped about that. But yeah.
That's awesome.
And just a quick note, on Friday, and I think maybe some people have seen a very confidential top secret announcement that I cannot speak of. But we may have something up our sleeve, new, fun, exciting, very different, something that we've been working on that we just wanted to bring and release it in the Panhandle first. So you guys will be the first to get these special things. We'll leave it at that. So
something special. Nice. Top secret.
Yes, top secret. It really is. So there will be, some announcements going out next week, early next week. So stay tuned, because we'll probably start making those announcements. I would say be on the lookout on all of our Facebook pages on Wednesday. And then, of course, with that announcement, there will be some really fun things for everybody that shows up, all the registered anglers that showed up to the meeting on Friday at AJ's.
Awesome.
That's all I can give you. But it's going to be so much fun.
There is also an app that you can download as well.
Yay,
so
I'm so glad that you found that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've been So the cool thing about the app, right? And it gives you all the locations, and how does it show up on the green screen? That's wild. You can see through it.
Weird.
But it has rules, all the rules, frequently asked questions. You can sign up right there off the app. The other cool thing, and I know you guys did it for the St. Augustine tournament. Will the live weigh-in be going on here as well?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. So we'll have all of as people are weighing in, those will automatically update on the website. So you can follow along. You can be like, ooh, I know I got a fish bigger than that. Let me hurry up to the weigh-in. So you will be able to see all of that online in real time.
Nice. Now, normally that could discourage people from possibly from bringing a fish in, but is there a reason for me to bring my fish even though if I don't have a good fish to weigh in?
Absolutely. So as we said, it is a series. So you are getting invited to the championship based on points. You get points based on registering. You get points based on bringing in fish to weigh. And then you get points based on what place you are in each category. So
nice.
Definitely bring your fish in to weigh in, because you could end up just making it to the championship by showing up with your fish. Nice. So show up.
Good deal. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's so cool, because I was following with the guys that went over there, and I was following everybody as they were weighing in fish, and it was pretty cool to see all of that happening, being done in real time and stuff. So awesome. Now it is a shoreline series. That means no boat fishing. Everything is done from the shore, correct? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All surf fishing.
Awesome.
Yep.
Good deal.
It's
gonna be so fun
stuff.
It is. It is. And I know that several of the anglers that were at the St. Augustine tournament are traveling to the Panhandle, which is it's just amazing. Super pumped for that. But if you were not at the St. Augustine tournament, you may not know, because it was an exclusive announcement, if you were at that kickoff party, that the championship first place payout is $10,000.
Whoa.
That's real money.
That's real money.
That's real money.
That is awesome. This is pretty cool, because no one has really done anything like this. Bass fishing has, their series and the points that are accumulated and things like that. I think there's a king mackerel series that does it, and they travel East Coast and stuff, and they have a series that they do. But for the sport of surf fishing, like this is huge, because no one has done anything like this that I can recall, or at least not Florida advertised. You know what I mean? For the most part, that this is happening and going on.
we looked into it a lot, and I do think that this is truly the first surf fishing tournament series, definitely with these kind of payouts. And you never know where this may take us. In a few years, this may go multi-state. Which means
awesome.
the payouts will keep getting bigger. So
yeah,
it's just going to be a lot of fun. The kickoff was amazing. Everybody that, showed up and really fished hard in that tournament, obviously we really appreciate that, but our sponsors have done so much to make sure that these payouts are high and that we've got a lot of, great community, at the Friday night events. So huge shout out to all of our sponsors. They have been absolutely incredible also with adding stuff to all of our swag bags and making sure that everybody has something fun to leave with. So again, Fish Bites has done a lot for this, but we could absolutely not have done this without the sponsors and all the anglers that are participating. So it's going to be fun.
It's amazing. Brian and I say all the time, the surf fishing world is so large, right? But yet so small at the same time, because, with the app and when you go to register, you can also see who's already registered and stuff. And there's names on there that they're like, oh, he's coming back over, or this person's coming back over. There's a lot of them that we recognize when we look at it. And it's like that whole community, this whole community is just amazing. And, it just goes to show that, fishing is awesome. And it just brings people together,
Awesome. And fishing people are awesome.
Absolutely.
When it comes down to it, we're all one big family, right?
Yep.
So we just want to fish and have fun and, be with our friends and family. And again, it's all about the fun and the anglers, and we're super excited.
Good deal. Anything else you got, Brian? I know we're going to keep this one short.
I just want to go fish, man.
I know, right?
I just want to see my friends and fish. That's all I want.
Well, we're
Brian's
excited to see you.
Yeah.
We'll be there. Again, we'll bring the fun from the East Coast for sure.
Nice. Awesome. And what a great location. AJ's on the bayou, dinner, drinks, whatever, sunset going down. It's a beautiful location right next to Emerald Coast Bait and Tackle. So, as you mentioned, there may be some deals going on there, but it's just going to be all around great location for both the captain's meeting, the weigh-in. Awesome time. And we enjoy the weigh-ins more than we do fishing most of the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just because
it's going to be a blast.
It's cool setup. Awesome. Well, Courtney, we appreciate you coming on, explaining a little bit about it. Sure. We'll continue to push the tournament. I know we got flyers up in all the tackle shops here. Getting,
you guys doing that.
Getting everything going and stuff. So can't wait to see you this weekend. And sure. Safe travels over.
Appreciate it. And please try to get registered early. ShorelineShowdown.com.
There you go.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. All right.
She's
awesome
free.
Event. She's free. Yep. She's off air now. Yeah, you're good. This is going to be a great tournament. Bun, what's up, buddy? Now we get everybody else.
Wow.
We'll start at the bottom of the comments. But Bun, this is going to be a great tournament. I know you went over to the East Coast. A lot of, Justin Reed, Salty, all those guys went over. Chip, can't wait to see you this weekend, buddy.
Yep.
Let us know when you're coming into town. Make sure you guys are looking at the weather, though. You might want to contact Chip. I'll just say that before we get into the weather.
I don't even. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it now. If with the way Chip ships fast shipping, you might want to go ahead and put your order in after the show.
Yeah,
it's just a little idea. That's all.
Yep. Instagram, what's up? Appreciate you guys watching. We're a little bit delayed, so you won't hear it until just a second. I think it's like 15 to 30 second delay. Or something.
I think it's something longer than it should be, in my opinion. Hi, Real Coastal. Good evening. Yes, Bun, I absolutely need to go fishing. In reality, I need to quit my job. That would be nice, and get back into what I really enjoy. But that's not paying what this job pays yet. And so we're there. Matt,
what's up, buddy?
Hey.
Ninja.
Hey, good to see you. We got Cliff in Tejas.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach Surf Fishing Adventures.
Yep.
Man, everybody jumping in.
Nice. Damn, everybody's here. Brooks currently on a flight, and Amazon Video is not working.
No!
We hope we bring you some enjoyment on that flight. That sucks. Long flights. All right, so let's go ahead and start off here. I guess we'll get right into the show sponsorship, and then that's on you.
It is. I'm bringing up my notes now because I was just like
No
hanging out and enjoying
That's
a drink
what we
here.
do.
I know, right? This week's show is sponsored by Rogue Reels Fishing. Use code ROGUE20 to save 20% off your order. Rogue Reels makes quality hand-tied fishing leaders like the Smitty Rig, a 20-foot, 500-pound class deployment shark leader, which got used quite a bit this week. And the Demo Rig, a heavy-duty double-drop rig. Go check them out at Rogue Reels Fishing. That's REELZ fishing.com. Yeah, Happy Mother's Day too, by the way. We should have started with that. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yeah.
Take that however you want.
There you go. Rock heart. Yeah. That's not as good as it's getting better.
There we go.
Oh, yours
we
is
heart
better.
you. Heart you.
Hearts.
No, we do heart all our moms.
Yes, and for those moms, like our moms, and then the ladies we married that we have kids with, thank you for tolerating us. And if any of us forgot or didn't get you a card or didn't get you something today, we apologize. It's not on purpose.
Life is tough.
Yes,
you got to remember things.
If only there were devices that would remind us of these things, like instead of like a wall calendar.
Like I could write stuff down. And it would remind me, like send me a loud notice. Anyway.
And don't forget, everybody, as usual, make sure you're sharing out this episode. That way we can continue to get all this information out to our local Panhandle area. And we know that there are shows that you all take a look at and lots of great information. And we are so glad that you're here. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. We've got upcoming tournament series. We got some opening and closings. We got a little bit more to discuss on the old tournament coming up, and then weather, and of course the Panhandle scroll. Can't go wrong there. Lots of cool things in tonight's scroll from both sides. So yeah, I'm excited. So what do you got, sir?
So we talked about this tournament already, the Fish Bites tournament, the Shoreline Showdown. This is tournament stop number 2 of the 4, in case you missed the first part of what Courtney was talking about. So go ahead and get registered. It's a point system, so you can watch live scoring. It's all cool stuff. Bring your fish in because you accumulate points for weighing in a fish. You accumulate points for registering. Point accumulation, there's a cutoff, and then whatever that cutoff is, you get invited to the No Kidding Invitational Showdown championship round. Finish him. Anyway, you'll end up out and back to St. Augustine for that. So great series, awesome event, and as we mentioned, probably the first of its kind that we knew about.
Definitely,
it's just awesome. So let's jump into. I did some fishing this week, but they were mostly tournaments. Charters. So we were busy. I didn't personally fish this week, but I put people on fish this week. And I guess that counts vicariously, through
technically.
Others.
I think technically it does.
I could have reeled it in, but I did start reeling in one because we had a double up, and the one gentleman, it was just him. So I did get the hook set and then pass the rod off. So
that counts.
Yeah, that counts.
I did couch fishing. This is the old Beavis and Butthead episode. Yeah, I did that. I did not get out. Yesterday we had quite the hell even dude, I don't even know what day it is anymore. It's
Isn't that crazy?
That point in life. And then today is Mother's Day, and I did a couple of good honeydews that earned me my gold star. So I'll cash that in later. And life is good. So unfortunately, I did not get out. I did watch a lot of the good stuff going on there. Hi, Bambi. We will take care of it.
Absolutely, we will.
That poor man.
He's in good hands.
Yes, he is.
I got some of this. I don't know if you want to know.
Well, that actually leads us to the next point. Continuing, what do we got in the cup tonight?
Oh yeah. So I tried something new. We were out and about today, and I'm like, I need to go get something new for the show. And the wife was like, you don't need any more bourbon. And I'm like,
need is relative.
Need is relevant. Like, I had a good week of charters. I can go get a bottle of bourbon. Anyway, but I wanted to try out Heaven Hill. I don't know if anybody has tried that or not. It's the bottle and bond. It's 50%, so 100 proof. It's bottled by, I don't have my glasses on, but the same distillery that does, I know, right? Is it showing? Is my age showing there? Like, what is that? But it's made by the same distillery as Evan Williams. So it's in that line. Dangerously good though.
Oh, really?
I poured the glass before the show. Like I just cracked it right before the show. I poured a glass, and as I'm sitting here, I'm like, I have a charter tomorrow. I have to be up at 6 tomorrow because I could probably go through a few glasses of this for the show tonight. It is really good. It's and at a 50% at 100 proof, bottled in bond. It's aged 7 years, so it's really good. Like I'm just gonna top my glass off. That way, I've only had one.
But it doesn't count as anything if the glass gets empty. Like if it's still something in there, a top off. Yeah, technically does not go towards the accumulation.
Yeah, that's true. I got to be good though. That's right. You can't go wrong with a little Evan Williams. But yeah, the Heaven Hill bottle and bond is pretty good. So,
how many motors are on there behind you?
Oh, my boat.
Yeah. How many?
It's quad.
You got 4. Yeah.
No, 5.
Oh no, you got 5.
It's quints. Is that what it would be? Quints.
You're
quints 450s.
When you want to get where you're going really fast.
She runs about 90. Shooting straight across in about a 3-foot swell.
She drinks
into Bimini. Yeah. We don't talk about that.
No. Fuels.
We just gas. We gas and go.
Might as well have an aerial refuel with that many.
Right, yeah.
Pretty much. All right, openings and closures. We got some stuff here near Amberjack opened on May 1st and is running till May 31st. You still got some times to get out there and get those AJs that you can eat. Of course, you can catch them anytime, but hey, you got to kick them back. So AJs are open. Triggerfish now open until May 31st as well. Go get yourself set up on the banjos. And if you don't have a boat, find a friend that has a boat. And if they don't have a boat, by all means, the party boats are actually catching a lot of triggers right now. They're not just getting mingos. More on that later. And Red Snapper opens 1 June to 31 July and every Friday to Sunday in September, October, and November. 103 total days for the Red Snapper.
This is so awesome. Chad,
yeah, you're gonna get some. You're gonna have some good ones. I know you're gonna get some good ones.
Oh yeah, we got bookings coming up already, so that's good. Tournament sales and seminars. Gulf Coast Boating and Fishing Seminar Series with Half Hitch, 30A Light Tackle, and Legendary Marine was on May 7th, and it discussed red snapper fishing. If you missed it, you can always go back and watch the past seminar series videos at the link I will post again this week in the comments. I posted it last week in the comments, but if you missed it, I'll put it in here. And you can go back and check out all of them all the way back through to 2017, I think it was. So at some point throughout the show, I'll drop the link in there for that. But and then the Hotspots Charter Seminars at Flounders, I think it happened.
I didn't see anything posted.
I didn't see anything on it. Yeah, me either. So if this reaches Tyler Massey and crew over there at Hotspots, let us know what's going on. We would love to promote you and get your stuff out there so that everybody can come gain from the knowledge that gets passed. That's the whole purpose of the show, man.
And we know it's that knowledge great. You got all the bodies out there, but we still want to come out there and hang out. All right, upcoming ongoing tournaments. We got Gulf Breeze Bait and Tackle. Their Pompano tournament ends at the end of this month, and there is still room on that leaderboard. Yeah, it's so good when it touches the lips. Yeah,
you saw that. I was like,
I saw.
I'm telling you, like Heaven Hill bottled in bond. This is, if you drink bourbon, go check it out. It is so delicious. To let Tony know about
the Fish Bite Shoreline Showdown series from the Panhandle next weekend. Going to be a great one. We're all going to be there. Lots of good stuff going to be happening with that. So come on out. And like Mike said, bring any fish you have because the point accumulation counts. It matters. It really does. Pompano and whiting. There's a lot to be said there. The Island Pier 2024 Spring Mackerel Tournament is still ongoing until June 2nd. Definitely take a look at that. If you go back to Okaloosa Island Piers page on Facebook, you can find all the information there. The Pompano Fever Yo,
I forgot about that. Yeah, Pomp
Pomp
Fever.
Fever is live 17 to 19 May. That's going to be next weekend, so it's a 3-day. And then looking further in, and I have it in my scroll because there's more to this. Warriors on the Water, their quad pack is coming up. The 18 May is the Sword Wars for the Swordfish. There is still room if you want to get your boat and your crew involved on that one. There is still there. And then July 6th is the next one after that, and that'll be the Fad Daddy run. Again, it'll be in my scroll. We got a whole bunch of those ones there, but lots of good tournaments that are going to be kicking off because it is the spring and the summer run. We got a lot of stuff happening there, and make sure you're coming out. And if you know of any tournaments, by all means, share them with us. That way we can find them, spread them out. It doesn't have to just be saltwater. We talk about freshwater a little bit here. We're getting a little bit into that. Mike is more than I am, but I will eventually figure out freshwater and maybe be able to say something. But yeah, lots of good things with that, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, I'm shooting a text on the weather tomorrow. Not looking good,
dude. Weather's. I'm like not excited. I am so not excited to talk about weather tonight. Not even a little excited. I'm quite actually annoyed to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't want to cancel either. Anyway, maybe we'll fish for a couple hours. Anyway, question of the week is brought to you by GI Jigs. GI Jigs, use code PFR to save 10%. GI made jig heads, custom designed around the eye and made with the unique characteristics to entice fish into the reaction strike. They really are. If you haven't checked them out, anyway, check them out at gijigs.com. That eye that they use, and then the UV protected paint that they use and everything on there, the jig heads are basically indestructible. A lot of them will start chipping and popping and cracking. I haven't had that happen yet with the GI jig, so
nice.
Yeah, we fish them pretty hard. All right. Question of the week. This one, it's just kind of a gee whiz one, but what is a recent fishing product that you have purchased and you were pleased or disappointed with? And we've asked this question before, and I went back into the archives before I put it on here, and it's been about 1.5 years since we actually asked it.
Wow, has it been that long already?
Yeah, and when we think about the questions of the week, and I go back and look to see, because they all seem fresh to me.
Yeah.
Right. But when we go back and look at them, I'm like, it was like 22. We talked about that. That was a while ago, But yeah, new things have come out, and stuff. So which one that you've bought recently that you were either pleased or disappointed with?
I'd say pleased will still fall into the updated on the PC Fun. I got another one out of them. It was what the hell was it?
They were running a sale not too long ago. I got the thing.
Yeah. Anyway, I put it on the runt rod, and I specifically, there's the word.
Specifically.
There we go. I put it down. I put it on the runt, and I put it in the water in the break, and it got just hammered.
Was it the Carbonex?
It was.
Okay.
And thank you. And I did a rinse off with just the hose. I did not do an immersion. I didn't do a cleaning. I didn't do any of it. Damn thing is still friggin' kicking hard. No sound, no problems, no nothing. And it was dripping wet with salt water. So yeah, that's my most recent. I'd say that's been my most recent pickup again, and that I've tested into another realm, because the Flame was the last one. I love that damn thing. You can't kill it. And now that one.
Yeah, Jack picked up a Carbonex for his runt rod as well, and that thing has been. It's amazing. It's indestructible. But something comes to mind when you said that. Do you remember we had Chris Schubert on, Captain Chris out in Panama City, and he was talking that it's not the salt water that rusts out your gear; it's the fresh water that you spray it down with.
Oh yeah, because you create the electrolyte solution of the dissimilar and all that crap. Yeah.
So I wonder if you left your rod soaked in the salt water. You know what I mean? Like,
but I did hit it with the fresh water to clean it. I only did a light spray, though.
Right.
I didn't do an immersion.
Okay. Huh.
Interesting. I don't know. But I mean,
I don't know.
I will say, with all the with the amount of abuse that I have given the PC Fun reels that I do own, and I have given that because I mean they're not expensive.
Yeah.
I don't feel overly bad, but the amount of abuse I have put them through and the return on that investment with them holding, I'm a fan. Super a fan.
Yeah. It's they got some. I've been pretty impressed. Jack's got 2 of the Carbon X's, one on the runt rod, and he's got one on his 11-foot run out. And I've used that one on a charter before. I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna use your rod just because I wanted to test it out because I was going back and forth between the OTB 12 or the 11-foot runouts by Florida Surf Tackle. But the reel was amazing, and just an awesome setup. And you're right, for the price, you can't beat them.
No,
it's a great budget friendly stuff. I'd have to say, and this is kind of cheating in a way, but the last product I bought that I really liked was the Engel 7.5 quart live bait cooler.
Oh yeah, the nice new pickup. That was a great pickup.
So if you go out and you pump shrimp or sand fleas and some other things, that one's a great one for keeping your ghost shrimp going. It's small enough; it doesn't take up a whole lot of room. You can carry it down to wherever you're pumping with, and then when you get home, put a frozen bottle of water in there with it, so it cools the water down. And it's small enough; it'll stick right into the garage fridge or whatever on the bottom shelf, and you can keep it in there with the aerator going, and your ghost shrimp stay nice and lively. And then you just pull the thing up, and that's the coolest thing is the net that comes up, and you don't have to
that is nice.
Fiddle around with them.
It really is.
Yeah.
What was it? I don't know if I have my scroll. What did it that Half Hitch had on sale?
They had all the Engels on sale.
It was all the Engels. It wasn't the one series. It was all of them.
Yeah, your 7.5 live bait cooler was like $40.
Yeah.
Then the 13, 19, and 30, they were all like $50 or $60. Like all 3 sizes, it didn't matter. It was all $60. So yeah, they had a huge set in, and it was amazing. Their setup. What we got here? Very
13.3.
Nice. Yeah.
I've heard nothing but great things about the 13.3.
So I like that 10.5 spin fisher because I was thinking about mounting one up on my biggin because I have the Battle 10,000s on there now. And I wanted to jump up to either the spin fisher or the slammer on there for dropping.
And going after the toothy critters again.
Yeah, absolutely. And that 13-foot dagger, man, that is pretty sweet, you know.
Yeah.
Jack brought in a Jack Moran. I know he hooked up with a nice one on the backside of Pickens there with his when he was showing that last video he uploaded. So it's a good one. You know, I haven't been disappointed with many of the products I've bought other than that one. I hate to say it, but that de-hooker thing that we got at iCast, that has been like the most disappointing. I mean, it may work great, boat mount it and everything and all that stuff, but I have not had good luck with it. And so therefore it just like sits there.
Mine got donated to Davy Jones somehow, some way. Yeah. So the couple times I used it, I liked it. It was all right. But I've also, on that same token, I think on the boat mount with the way that structurally it makes more sense hand wise, no different than grabbing the $1.99 one and doing the hook, pull, and flip.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Yeah, but all right. So we had a couple of good ones in there. Good products products are a great thing for everybody to share about. And yes, we understand there is brand loyalty, there is individual wishes and likes, but on the same one too, we don't know what we don't know until you dropping more ice. Was that ice?
It was. My ice ball was getting a little low. That happens. Terrible raccoon eyes, man.
You've been.
You can tell I've been out in the sun.
Gotta remember your sunscreen, man.
Oh, like right through there.
Yeah. And even with I've been seeing this more, and people are gonna people, and I'm guilty of this one too. Temu, whatever you call it. people go on there and they'll buy stuff because it's like, well, it's the exact same thing that I get from this person or this product from this store. All right, I'll just get it from China myself. And then you get it and you realize, hey, why is this a miniature? It's not what you expected. But there are still some cool finds from over there. I've been using the tensioner, the metal tensioner we talked about. I've been using that. Love it. Absolutely love that tool. I'm very impressed with it. And I have snapped 30 pound without really thinking that, oh, damn, did I really cinch it that hard? Because, when it's around your skin and your fingers,
right, it hurts. You're like, ow,
that's good. That's tight enough. But when you've got it wrapped around metal and you're like, oh, whoops. Well, a little less next time. But it's a great tool. So I guess that would have been one of my newer ones. There you go.
Yeah.
But good question though, man. I mean, we only get better with more stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of new tools, Gomex's is coming out with a new tool. So they have the pliers. They're available at Emerald Coast Bait and Tackle. If you haven't seen them, you can go down there and check them out. They have them locally. But they're coming out with fish lipper. So kind of like a boga, but it doesn't weigh. It's not a spring scale, which would be cool if they could incorporate that. That'd be awesome. But it's just a lipper. Pretty cool. They're branching out with a lot of cool stuff.
What the hell, Vernon? Where's the emails, right? Vernon?
I think we dropped off Vernon's Christmas card list.
Temu has Invisistring. What?
Invisistring. Oh, the miracle thread?
Is it the miracle thread, Chris?
Somebody made a post in one of the land-based shark fishing forums on or groups that they got shark rods out now, and it's a roller guided rod.
Really?
And they had a spinning reel attached to it for it's like that's not what that's anyway.
That's
but you can get it from Temu, and
Okay. Oh, okay. It is.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
but nice. I will always say shop local if you can. Get it from your local suppliers, however you can, and go from there. Yes, I have. And Andy, it was great for tying the FG. The blue and my line showed very nicely through it. The only problem, again, I ran into with the FG is apparently my problem is that I'm not tying my finishing off properly on the half hitches, and I'm leaving a little bit too much mono out, and it's flicking and fraying, and that's where it's loosening up my knot.
Is that crazy? Look like a whip finisher for fly tying device? Like it said, Andy said, have you tried the FG knot tying tool from T?
Oh, I thought he meant if I was using that. No, I didn't know there was an FG knot tying tool. Now I want one. Just gonna tie it for me. I want it.
Just do it for me.
I mean, I am all for lifting with my wallet.
We'll throw it on the boat back here.
Throw it on the boat.
Get out. Yeah, throw it on the boat. Get going. I need to have one for where I'm up in the tower. That's what I need to find next.
I'll have to be on the. You'll take that picture on your next boat.
On the new boat.
Yeah. Just you take it from it's like we're looking back at you from the bow.
Right.
Just take the picture from the bow with you, and that way when your head's in this space right here, it looks like you're at the helm.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I have a fig knot tying. What? A fig knot.
FG knot tying. This is gonna get interesting.
Figs.
I love figs. My tubby ass loves all food, actually.
Okay, so talk about squirrel. That's another.
Squirreling. We're only 39
figs when we were in the desert, and the Jordanians and stuff on their C-130s and stuff, they would come over, and when we would need help, we'd help them out, work on stuff and everything. And they'd come with big plates of figs and dates and stuff like that.
There's a difference, in my opinion, of figs in the U.S. and figs over in Israel and Jordan.
Yeah. It was a big difference.
Significant difference. Yeah. Okay, so it is an FG tying knot device. All right, got it, Julie. Got it. All right. Wait, what? What? Thanks, Andy. Yeah, go ahead, send it. I mean, what do you know? We'll try it. What worst case scenario? It
works.
It works, or it becomes another thing that gets donated to my local local ministries. What's that thing called? Thrift shop. Not that I haven't donated stuff to them already. Anyway.
Let's get into the fishing report.
Let's get into the store. Fishing report by Salty's Pompano rigs from single drop to double drop. Salty's got you covered with premium hand tied rigs. He also has some pretty cool stickers and shirts. They are super comfy. So go check it out. Salty'sPompanoRigs.com.
All right, offshore. It is that time of year. It is like Groundhog Day out here. Meaning AJs are plentiful, but so are the sharks. You got to get them. You got to be quick to get those donkeys up. Now, if you fought an amberjack before, you know it ain't coming up quick. They call them reef donkeys for a reason. So, a lot of your fish are going to get sharked on the way up. Just plan on it. That's just circle of life. That's what happens because there are a lot of sharks, and we can go into a long discussion on that. But there's a lot of sharks, and they'll end up with your amberjack before you do. There are also a lot of reports on mingo and trigger are very bountiful right now. The bigger mangrove snapper are starting to show up. Now here's an interesting one. Certain reports call them black snapper. They are technically, if you look at FWC, it's gray snapper. And then people call them mangroves. So I think the majority of folks tend to go mangrove snapper. But what do you guys go? Do you like do you say, hey, I'm going to go out and target gray snapper or black snapper? Or do you say, I hope I get a nice mangrove today?
I mean, I'm a mangrove word, but that's me.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So that's what I learned with.
Right. But there's a lot of and there's the Louisiana Sportsman magazine actually put out an article because as I was doing this, I was reviewing stuff but anyway, they said that a lot of the old timers call them black snappers. But they have migrated to gray snapper. And if you look up FWC, you won't find black snapper. You'll find gray and then parentheses mangrove when you look on the FWC site. So it's interesting. I just know what everybody referred to them because you see different reports on a lot of it. I mean, I think it's mangrove. That's what it should be. So that's just me. What'd you find? Did you go look something up?
I had to re-verify something because I had heard a rumor and I didn't go to this one site today and I need to update that. So I will update that. Gotcha.
So anyway, that's the mangroves they're in. And the kings and mahi have also shown up this week. And there were also reports of mahi off someplace close to shore today as well.
Yep.
That was interesting. So that's where we're at. Groundhog Day. Get out there, get offshore, go get some fish because there's a lot of them out there to be caught.
Well, your groundhog. I see your groundhog, and I raise you another one because the inshore is the same. Go get your slam. You're just there. Yeah, reds, no problem. Flounder. Yeah, that's kind of becoming a little too easy, and plenty of other fun stuff there to get your hands on. So you Spanish. Just go get your slam. They're there. You're also going to find yourself getting into some ladyfish as they start their fun migration. So if you're looking to get your hands on some of your bait there, have at it. And lots of them are hitting out in the great pieces with the inshore, especially on the trollers and the close to the words, put them in a sentence, the Navarre Causeway. So lots of runners through there. Red Spanish flounder, absolutely great right now. Have at it.
Nice. Yep, same with the surf. Pompano. I mean, it is that time of year right now. However, last week we talked about the water starting to warm up. Some hardtails are being caught. Some ladyfish are being caught. They are in abundance out there right now. Yep. You got to fight through them to get to your pompano. You'll go through some bait, especially if you're using sand fleas and ghost shrimp. Because it's like that movie Big Daddy. We wasted the good surprise on you. We wasted our good bait on a ladyfish because you got to weed through them to get to the pompano. So they all school together. What else we got? Spanish are slowly starting to hit. Casting lures off the beach and hardtails and ladyfish, as I said, are being reported as always. And sharks are still plentiful at nighttime.
Yay!
Yeah, they're out there.
You guys are bringing the sharks in. No,
We
they're
are.
here all the time. You just don't really see them on this bar.
Yeah, and the shorter drops, we're getting more action than the long drops.
Oh, in the middle trough?
Yeah, so when I say the short drops, I'm talking if you're within 75 yards of the beach, you're doing good. If you're out 350 yards from the beach, the inshore stuff had more action going.
You're a bobber.
Yeah.
Oh. Pier, Spanish Pompano, blues, jacks, hardtails, cobia, kings, mahi. It's all here, and Navarre Pier was slammed today from the second bar to the octagon. It was jam packed. I looked over, I was like, nope, not today, Satan. So, yeah, piers are stacked. And again, Pensacola's reopened, so Pensacola Pier's back in the game for you. All of them are great. You can't really go wrong. Okaloosa's getting some really good reports, and Navarre is as well. So make sure if you want to get into the pier game, by all means, like I said, start at the second bar, work your way out. Learn the bars, and that'll help you out with a lot of different style fishing. Lots of good things.
Absolutely. Yeah, everything's heating up. All right, let's move to the weather. I'll bring up the old wind finder. I don't want to bring up weather.
This is gonna suck.
I was looking for I don't know where this system came out of.
It's all bad. It's all so bad.
So tonight's not looking bad, a nice 9 to 14. Tomorrow morning, we start breaking up. Ooh, what is that? A southeast wind. Actually about 126.27 degrees wind direction. But that's another cool feature. I didn't even know that. Anyway, starting southeast 14 to 22, 10 a.m. starting some rain, and then by 1, the rest of the afternoon it's going to be nasty. So wind's going to start kicking up there. Hopefully the fish will be biting prior to that rain coming in.
Front of the storm.
I'm sticking with it. Yeah. 6 a.m. I'll be there. Actually, 5 something. I'll be there. Then we roll into Tuesday. Rain till midday. Then it clears off. Look at that wind. 18 to 31. 18 to 31 there too. It's gonna be rough. Wednesday start transitioning a little bit, slowing down. Nice and sunny, dries things up. Thursday. Then we roll into Friday. Friday the wind kicks up, and Saturday. Actually, it's okay. So we
Saturday's an improvement.
Saturday looks a little better for the tournament, and so I'm not as concerned as I was. We got a little neap tide action going on here, so that may play a little bit. But as Brian and I have said before, tides really don't matter as much in the Gulf to us as they would in the Sound and elsewhere, because we're looking more for structure. And if the wave height is happening, you're going to have the water movement that we want. So we don't really pay much attention to the tides. Unless you're harvesting ghost shrimps and sand fleas and stuff, then you want to be out there.
You mentioned ghost shrimp, and all of a sudden Berg pops up.
Does he? I was going to shoot him a picture of all my ghost shrimp pumps going, I think I have a problem, but I think he's got me beat.
Yeah. He might have.
he might have me beat. We have to pump some shrimp if he comes over here. All right. Yeah, so that's what I got. It's looking rough tomorrow midweek, but it should be okay for the tournament. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful it's going to be a good weekend.
Why am I getting, I shouldn't have updated my computer.
Berg's coming. All right. Here we go. We'll go get some shrimps.
I don't know what it's doing, and I don't know how I feel about this. We're just going to go with this.
So good. I think maybe
Sorry, I'm having a whole lot of weird technical issues here.
Oh, what are we doing?
All right. Okay.
So wind direction. Yeah.
That's some wind direction. So we got a low pressure down here over in Mexico. We got a high pressure system here in Colorado.
Mexico. world. Sorry.
So, we were talking about wind. I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward into Wednesday. Yeah. So that low pressure system is going to kind of pump through. So this is Tuesday. Got that low that was going to punch through this, and then you got this one here. It's going to give us some nasty weather and waves Tuesday and into Wednesday. You got 20 knots into that. Not a straight up not having a good time, bro. That low is going to sit up there. Remember with the whole pressure bands thing, Mike was talking about going out and taking a look at his fishing on that day. It's going to be great. So I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward because reasons. So here's Friday. This is pre-tournament, so we're looking at 14 and then into Saturday. Do not freak out about this. This is actually kind of a decent thing. So we're going to have teen winds from the southwest most of the day. It's going to sit there and hang out with us, and it's going to stay pretty solid, which is good because that means you can get into your plan. Come midday, she's going to shift out of the west. She's going to blow heavier. So get your fish early and attack hard. This is the part I'm not excited for right here. Wave height on Saturday is going to be rocking into the 5-footers, rocking in, though it's period of 6 seconds. So we've got some space. That will be nice. That will help us. But there is going to be significant surf, so be prepared for that. Hence why we started the conversation with, you might want to reach out to Chip. Just as a precaution, if you will. And then we're coming up on that time of year to talk about this.
Oh,
yep. We're coming up on that time of year. Right now, we are a balmy 78 degrees in the water, and down in the old Miami, 83. So we all know, we talked about before. Last year, do you remember what it was? It was in the 90s down there. 90. Stupid hot. That's an El Nino. La Nina, it'll be cooler, but it's still going to be warm enough to create. As you can see, this is showing the currents. We got the normal vortexes there. Looking real good. Looking real strong. Water temperatures holding, and that's going to be good for us for the tournament as well. Lots of good pieces coming out of that. I'm not excited for the wind and wave action. However, I do like for the wave action to be where it is. It's going to be questionable about the spacing and how much it's going to change the water color. I do think we're going to have green. I'm feeling emerald. I'm not feeling chocolate milk. I'm feeling emerald.
Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be my favorite.
It's going to be
that.
It's going to be May.
Chalky white. All right, so I squirreled a little bit. I hope this comes up. Let's see if it plays, or at least you can hear it. No, you probably can't. So I'll have to change it. Let's see here.
Were you working on one of our copyright infringement things?
Yeah, I am.
Why isn't it playing then? I want to be a part of this. I want to be a whole new world.
It's coming. Here we go. Share screen. Oh, there it is. There
Yeah. You killed the cops! Oh, shit. Hey, score, man. Hello. You boys like Mexico?
That was going through my mind when you said going to Mexico. I was like, what? You boys like Mexico?
There is a 3. Super Troopers 3 is in production and will be coming out, and I'm looking forward to it with awesome ads for Whistle Pig.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Littering.
You boys like Mexico. All right. Panhandle scroll. Here we go. Scrollage.
Green. It's brought to you by Green Get 'em Rigs. It's got you covered for all your rig and bead needs, from the original Green Get 'em to the pink pound 'em and orange crush 'em beads. They do to catch fish. Go check it out. Green Get 'em. That's GETMrigs.com. All
right. I'm going to have to start from share screen, the top.
I need snacks now that we talked about that. Now I want them.
All right. This is probably in Brian's scroll too, so I apologize. Okaloosa Pier.
Son of a bitch.
Fishing report from today. Cobia King, Mahi, Pompano, Spanish Lady, Blue Runner, South winds, clean water. I mean, look at that. Boom. Nice little cobia with his mom out there.
Perfect Mother's Day.
Second place, King Mackerel right now. Nice fish. Scroll, yeah. There we go. At 19.84 pounds. Whew, look at that one.
I want to eat it.
I know, right? like I want to like fillet it down and pop the little nuggets out, and that's what I want.
I haven't had one yet, so now I have to. What you got
All
here?
right, so here we go. Fresh bait, live bait. So there's another bait boat out of the Destin Pass that says live bait on it. Has a big sign on it. These guys are not with the Fresh Fish Bait Company that you find on VHF Channel 80, right? These guys will be out there with their live bait starting the last weekend in May. Remember, if it's not Steve, Trav, or Crowder, it's not the Fresh Bait live bait crew. So just putting this out there, there's somebody else that's going to be out there selling live bait, but these are your Channel 80 live bait bubbas that you want to contact to get your live bait when you go out there. Not a bad day at the Shalimar Bridge. What? Now, I find it hard the Bobos were there. I believe Spanish mackerel. I believe the Spanish were there. But dang, is that even a Spanish? I guess so. That's a big one.
Spanish.
Yeah. But Bobos, I'd have a hard time believing that. Could be. Don't know.
Is this some Panhandle?
These look more like kings, though. They don't look like Spanish.
That looks like a king up top.
That's a king. That's a king. That's a king. That's a king. These are kings. These are not. Anyway, this is kind of like the Pensacola fishing fanatics.
I was just thinking.
Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful what you're looking at. I think they were all caught on J hooks and squid, but
definitely,
who am I to say? Anyway, this one from the Dolphin Island. What's it going? Oh, it's taking. That's not what. Why does it do that?
So this is something I've noted. And if any of you are watching this show and want to do this stuff and you want to post your thing, don't put your website link in there because it automatically causes it to save to your website. We can't save the post. But hey, whatever.
Anyway, the Irish Wake Fishing Charter had some great. They're out of Mobile. I wonder if I can do it this way. Oh, look at there. There we go.
Hey, bitch.
Look at that. This is a nice speckled trout. Speckled trout. This was a birthday trip for the young man. So, boom, speckled trout. Tore it up.
You get a trout.
Look at it. Yeah, everybody got some speckled trout. So that's awesome. Great day. So if you're over in the Mobile Dolphin Island area, well, that's not what I want to go back to here. Here we go. There's another one. Let's see what this one does. Okay, this is the right one. So Tidewater Fishing Service is another one out of Dolphin Island, Mobile Bay area. Another great week on special. Apparently, if you want speckled trout right now, go to Alabama. Because the speckled trout is there. Redfish are there. I mean, that's a nice haul right there. Nice specks. Look at those.
That's a lot of trout.
I don't know what the limit in Alabama is on trout, but that's
it is trout.
That's a good one. Yeah. Trout, a nice pompano in there, but those are all nice little redfish. We'll have to go over to Alabama and catch some trouts.
Greenbow, Alabama.
That's right. All right, we said, boom. Jacob again back on here. I think he put him there. Wipe your feet on the doormat. That's pretty good. But yeah, this guy right here can go get some flounder.
Mm-hmm.
He is like, we've had a couple posts.
Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
That's right. Let me pull that one up. Danger zone.
All
right. Another crazy morning. Now, this one's Pensacola Fishing Fanatics, but too windy in the kayak, so we made a couple casts on top water. Boom, boom. Look at that big girl.
Lerp.
26-inch trout.
That trout was hungry.
Released safely.
Or angry.
Released her safely. Yeah. That's a nice trout.
Super breeder. Good job.
Yeah. Oh, what's this one over here? Freshwater fishing. Got some nice bass.
Because they're all about that bass.
Yeah.
No treble.
Another copyright infringement.
But he didn't catch him with a treble at all.
No. All right. Okay, this one I saved. This one I would do this. If you need help backing in your boat, I would sit at the boat ramp and back it in for beer for you. Like, I don't know why no one has actually done this.
DUI.
Well, no. I mean, I'll just sit there. I'll stack up the beer and take it home with me. But I will back your truck in or back your boat in for you if you're having troubles. You and the missus can jump in the boat. I'll back it in. I'll go park it for you. Toss you the keys.
Hold up! You just came up with another idea of the service. Now you just added a layer, sir.
Yeah,
I like where your head's at.
All right, buddies over at Blue Water Escape Charters. Bam, nice day, nice AJ.
Ooh, that's a
nice
solid
mangroves. Yeah, and the post, they believe that's another nice one. That's looks a lot bigger in person there. But he said the same thing. You know, they got some jacks. They started biting instantly, but the sharks were very active. Just kept eating and eating and eating. And another great one for Blue Water Escape there. Another great Mingo and Mangrove day. That's awesome. It's a good haul.
Yeah, it is.
Nice. Way to go, Captain. Put him on some fish. I think that was my last one. Then we get into next week. Yeah, or last week. I already showed that one, the Goliath. It's a big one. But anyway, yeah, that's my scroll.
Grouper. Big old grouper.
Big grouper.
Share screen of the entire screen because that's what we do.
He's only Mr. Rogers now.
That's what we do. I kind of want this trophy. Like I just kind of want it. I don't know why. Is it not popping up?
No, you got nothing. I got nothing here.
What?
Share screen.
Share screen. All. Damn it. Share. Oh, something's. This is going to be a challenge. This is why you don't upload your freaking book to the world.
Not my first rodeo. That's pretty good.
That one and yeah.
Winner chicken dinner.
Those are good. Those are fun. All right. To the Savade. I don't want to know what.
Hey, we just saw that.
Yeah. That thing. All right, so here's with Warriors on the Water we were talking about. So here's the 4-pack, May 18th, Sword Wars. You got that one going. And then you got Fad Daddy, July 6th. Then in July 13th, the Take a Warrior Fishing event. Really good event going on there. The Snapper Smackdown. And then rocking into August 10th, the Battle of the Bills. So some big tournament action with this. And with big tournaments mean big dollars. Yeah, so good stuff on there are going to be doing. They slayed them today. Who? Robert. Good to see you. All ball secure. Yeah. They got out and got some good fish today. They had some fun.
Nice.
Yeah. It looks a little rough out there. I mean, it's just, I don't like having to do it this way.
Oh, look at this one. Look at this guy. Little guy.
Huge Pompano.
Yeah.
But it's almost as big as you. Yep.
Ladyfish. He's
nice ladyfish out there and getting them young. Get out there, getting the bait done. So always good. Good job out there. Oh man. Oh no, not you, Jordan. You'll be next.
Another crazy bluefish.
I know where you are. I know what you're doing, and I hate you for it because you're catching them, and you're really good at it. So, Sean, as usual, beautiful blue, hanging out with the dock puppies, and yeah, pretty cool. We don't get them that big down here.
I want to know how many catfish he had to go through before he caught that.
I bet not many.
I got a story because we fished up in the harbor the other day. And it is, you see them everywhere up on the flats. At first I thought it was actually some fish, some good fish. And then you get up on there and they're all catfish. And there's hundreds of them up in there.
That's rude.
Not thousands. I know. So rude. Look at that. Flounder.
Jordan getting some flounder at the beach. Always good. Good job, Jordan. Good job. Where am I? What is this? Well, I didn't have the cool link you did. Well, whatever. Three-way tie for the weekly winners because they do the weeklies, as you can see there.
Yeah.
It's 5.7 is still at the top, followed by 4.1 and then 4.06. So there's the top 3. Lots of good. There's still time. There is still time and still good fishing coming. So you can still possibly knock Chuck off. You never know. Or Chuck might just get a 6-pounder and be like, no, I'm going to make sure I establish dominance and hold dominance.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, come on,
Jordan.
Go faster. Thank you. Jordan, just like, you know what? Fine. I'm going to go out there and do it.
Yeah.
And he did. It's a nice
catch a shark. But he caught somebody else's rig too.
That's what I was wondering.
That thing is.
So
the thing was,
this is what caught my eye. That it's not rusting out. It's not rusted out yet, but it is rusting. And again, I think this was probably an escape. I don't think that an angler did this on purpose. But if you can't get it out, do the right thing. Cut where you can cut. Get it closer. It doesn't affect them. It will pop out after it corrodes. But he got the gear, so. And safely released. A little tap on the butt and have a good day. Yeah. That was nice. Oh, come on. I'm not in the mood for technical difficulties. I'm already technically challenged as it is today. Oh, I guess I didn't have more. And Justin. Yeah, I got some.
This guy's been on him, man.
He has.
Justin Hoover, Brooks Reed, Ryan McMahon. They've all been tearing up the fish.
They've had some good runs, lots of good fish. Extra bait, the good stuff.
Yeah.
Nice. So excellent on those pieces. That's my share for today. I'm happy to be here. It was fun. Good job on everybody that caught. I'm just happy to be here, man.
Yeah. There's a lot of catching this week. All right. So we got the tournament this weekend. We got weather that's going to be Got a lot of cool folks coming into town we can hang with and fish with and do all the things.
Dude, I am so butthurt. I won't be there Friday. Unfortunately, I'm working. I don't have a second hand yet. So So that means I get off work Friday.
So what would happen if you came down with the flu or something?
I've asked that exact question. How funny.
Well, you don't have to ask the question. You just, I'm sick.
The words, that would not be ideal. We're said. So on a Friday, no less, would make it a triple whammy.
Yeah.
But anyway, if I do get sick, that's unfortunately, it's just sometimes how it happens. So Friday night, I'll get off work at probably 1, come home, grab my gear, and drive out to Fort Pickens and find my little spot in the dark, sit there with my arms crossed and pouting. And then when the sun comes up, lines in the water.
Nice. It's going to be a good time.
It is. I'm going to have to bring my second bucket.
Yeah. Bring my second bucket. Yeah. Grab your Waffle House before you go.
Yeah. Bring that might to go.
Yeah.
Traditions, man. Traditions. But I'm excited for the tournament. I'm excited for a lot of the good stuff we got coming up. It's going to be good to see people. I think the Friday night gathering is going to be great. The weigh-in is going to be phenomenal. Even if you're not fishing in it, you should still come down. Yeah. You can get your hands on good products, meet a lot of the people in this whole game that we all get to really spend time with, and just enjoy yourself. It's worth it. So
absolutely,
we look forward to seeing you guys.
It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited to see second bucket. Yeah, bucket and some Smitty towls. Right.
Yeah. You guys, for those of you who don't know, like, I have no shame. I will use my bucket. I am a grown ass man. I will build my shelter and I will use my bucket. Bye-bye.
I haven't been monitoring Instagram.
You've been busy, not to mention, sipping.
That's true. We'll have sales also at AJ's. There you go.
Nice. There you go.
Awesome.
5-footers and 13-knot winds.
Could be awesome.
Moving.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see everybody. I'll have my second towel now. Yeah, you do. Good stuff. Awesome. Well, folks, appreciate everybody watching and sticking with us through the night. We'll see a lot of folks out this weekend at the tournament and stuff. And until next week, where's the little thing? There it is. We appreciate everybody. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Later.